Hi, this is Ray Evans. So we think the election's over, and certainly there have been all kinds of publications and news outlets and all kinds of articles regarding how the election went, who it went the best for, and how it impacts the financial markets. But I'm going to talk about a little bit different topic today, and I'm going to talk a little bit about a planning topic, long-term care planning, which impacted our family very significantly, and I think is important to draw some special attention to. So it's interesting as you sit there and identify some of the biggest risks as we grow older. And certainly people do a great job for the most part of trying to save money and trying to earn the best return that they can get. But probably one of the biggest issues that we've got is actually allocating funds to for long-term care. Um, it's interesting that the risk that's inherent with that. Typically, about 70% of us will need some type of long term care at some point in time. And usually, the first thing that people will find the need to do is have some home health care. My mom was in the category that did not want to have any kind of long term care insurance, literally did not want to sit for any kind of physical for a long term care policy. So while she did great most of her life, basically the last year and a half of her life, she had to have home health care, and she had it for 18 months. And that basically those were assets that we paid for out of any kind of savings or funding that we had. And it's interesting in different parts of the country how expensive that can be. This is a map that I'd be glad to forward to you that JP Morgan put together that shows that the average home health care cost in different parts of the country ranges from about $17 an hour to about $31 an hour. In Kansas and Missouri, it's somewhere around $20 an hour. And in Mom's case, a few years back, it was 18 months, 3 shifts a day, uh, 24 hours a day at $19 an hour. So you can do the math. And boy, did we wish that we had been able to convince her to have some type of long term care policy to help pay for that. There's all different kinds now, and there's some that you can actually get your money back as you put money into it. So we do want to emphasize, I think, that at this point in time, it's surely something that we're seeing more with our client base, where we wish people would not self-insure as much, but have that risk transferred to some sort of insurance company. It's really not as difficult to get as you might expect. So we'd be glad to forward any of this information to you and to give you regional costs based on where you live in terms of not only home health care, but of course, much more expensive when you've got to go to some sort of facility. If you'd like that report, if you'd like that information, contact me at ray.evans@pegasuskc.com, and we'll get that in your hands. Wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll be back in touch with you shortly. Thanks very much.